Hey everybody, Off the Mic Sports Network here, another edition of Off the Top Rope. So first of all, thanks to the over 1,000 people that have subscribed to this channel. It seems like a lot of my wrestling content is really connected with y'all, but let's talk about this because we are on the precipice, ladies and gentlemen, of a milestone for AEW. They're gonna pass WCW on Wednesday as the longest running primetime wrestling show in Turner sports history. Congratulations. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Whatever. Cool. But I need to talk about this because there is this perception, at least amongst the sickos, that there's nothing wrong in AEW. I've said it on here. I've given you the numbers. I've given you the factual bits of information. I think this company's too far gone. The question is, can it be fixed? Can it be fixed? So I'm going to evaluate it here for a second and just try to tell you guys if I think that we could potentially get to a point where AEW, restores the feeling. Can they restore the feeling? Plain and simple, I don't think so. I really don't think so. And one of the biggest reasons why is this show on Wednesday. AEW has and I've said this on this channel for months. AEW does not have its priorities in the right places. They've never had their pretty much since CM Punk and Cody Rhodes have left. They have not had their priorities in the right place. And the other example of this is that they have led some of their original talent or some of the people that stuck with them early on in the beginning, and they've gone back to WWE and have become much bigger deals than they were before. Or some of their original talent have gone from AEW to WWE. Look at Ray Phoenix has been in WWE television for 2 weeks, and he looks like a much bigger deal than he did in 5 fucking years in AEW. Penta is going to have a match at WrestleMania. Yes, Pentagon Jr., that guy, is going to have a match at WrestleMania, and he feels like the coolest fucking thing in the world right now. Like, you have those guys. You have Ricky Starks going to AEW, going to NXT and almost immediately winning a championship. Ethan Page has been an NXT champion in the last year. Sean Spears won the North American title. Brian Pillman Jr. is now Lexus King. He's holding the damn Heritage Cup. You may be dismissing me and saying, oh, NXT doesn't matter. Well, NXT's beating you. NXT's beating AEW. So that's got to mean something, right? See, this is my problem. And you just look at just where, here's another example of why I think AEW is just too far gone. The 2 biggest losses that company has felt in the last 2-3 years is CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. CM Punk is main eventing night 1 of WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes is main eventing night 2. That's going to be his 4th main event in the last 3 years for Cody Rhodes. That guy helped found AEW, and he's on your competition. Leaving out the fact that a bunch of your former guys are dominating NXT, a show that is beating you on a regular basis. Yet you guys want to celebrate passing WCW, a company that has not been relevant for 25 years. Yet you want to employ some talent who give them all the creative control that they want. They do whatever the fuck they want. They run, the inmates run the asylum. You do there's a bunch of unprofessional shit that goes on there. And then there's an incident literally, and I haven't talked about this enough, but I need to bring it up again. Because it hasn't, only on the internet has it really gotten enough publicity, but that's why you guys come here to this channel. So the situation with Hook, and this is just a microcosm of just how badly run that organization is. And another reason why I just don't think that this company can be fixed. I just think that they are too far gone. I don't think that they can restore the feeling. I just don't think that, because Hook has a match, helps win the match in the main event. He is puking his guts out. You could see it on the canvas, that there is vomit on the canvas. You could literally see it clear as day. Yet Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta set up a chair and land him ribs first, gut first, on the back port, on the not on the seat. They flipped it over and put him on the other part of the seat. It gave him a neutralizer. In what world is that okay to like, I understand that that was potentially agreed upon spot, but you can audible shit. You can literally change shit on the fly. Even if there's no production meeting, so, like, I mean, they could just do whatever the fuck they want. Why does that happen? You've got the superstars policing themselves, but they can't, stop a spot from happening because of by the way, Taz, Hook's dad, is literally sitting there on commentary watching this transpire. Again, it's little things like this. They've had little incidents like this over the course of the last couple of years. There's no way to police it. Tony Khan just lets everything go because he's just a fan and he loves all these people and he gives them their money. And these people have no motivation whatsoever. These people have no motivation whatsoever to, like, do whatever the fuck they want. And they have no motivation to, like, be vested in doing anything for Tony Khan. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous because Tony's just like, hey, I'm paying people and I got the best roster in the company. And these people are like, cool, we have money. Nobody's motivated to do anything. It really sucks. And that's why I think that this company is just so far gone to the point of, I don't think it can be salvaged. I really don't. And it's unfortunate because there's a lot of people I like there. This company was founded on the right mindset because Vince McMahon was so far gone, but they've completely lost their edge. They completely lost all of their core principles to the point of, I just don't know what the fuck can be done. I don't know what the fuck can be done to salvage this thing. It's sad. It really, really is sad to just see so many talented people, so many people who were brought together for a common reason to, quote, change the world, and all a bunch of egos and a bunch of, like, a Mark running this place, and there's no accountability. And that's why you've gotten what you've gotten. And you've gotten a whole bunch of incidents, and you've gotten a whole bunch of people who have left, who have gone to greener pastures and done much better. And then, like I said, the biggest example that you can see of why I think AEW is so fucked is both main events of WrestleMania. CM Punk's main event in WrestleMania Night 1, Cody Rhodes is main eventing WrestleMania Night 2. And for Cody Rhodes, one of the guys who founded AEW, that's his fourth main event in 3 years. And he's considered the top guy in WWE. And you know how quickly that happened? That happened in 3 fucking years. Tony fumbled, man. And I don't know if he could ever get it back. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.